Happy Saturday. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I'm going to just get right into this because I was sitting here and I've been up for a couple hours and exercised and meditated and took a shower and got a second cup of coffee finally. And I was walking around, I'm looking at all the things that need to be done in my house because I still have Christmas decorations up and all that good stuff. And I was like, oh, this next week I'm going to start taking stuff down and all this different stuff. And I just had this feeling come over me of just, fuck it, just fuck it. It's who cares anyway about so many different things. And I've been looking at different projects, at different things that I want, ventures that I want to partake in, and different things to do. And then there is, every aspect of my life, it seems, is kind of in transformation, growth, expansion mode. And in the midst of it, I think the feeling of this morning is just kind of like this, might as well just give up. Like there's just like kind of just this like, and I sat here to the point that I was like, do I really want to do a conscious coffee? Do I really want to do a conscious coffee? Should I do a conscious coffee? Does even anybody give a shit about me doing a conscious coffee? Am I really affecting anybody? Am I really helping anybody? And I was just, just in that mood. And here's the thing. I think that no matter who we are or what we're doing, we have these moments where we just feel like we're not really doing our work. We're not really doing what we should be doing. We're not really doing what we want to be doing, maybe for that moment. We're not really impacting the world. There's just this feeling of that comes through. And we start to question our work. We start to question our family situations. We start to question our relationships. We start to question why people decide to call me right in the middle of conscious coffee. We start to, question, like where we're at in our life. As a new year comes in, quite literally for most of us, we kind of go, oh my gosh, the last year was this. And we look at the positives, but we also see all the negatives. And the thing about it is that we tend to get hung up on the things that didn't go right, the things that we didn't get accomplished, the things that we didn't get done, that didn't turn out the way we wanted them to, and we really focus in on that stuff instead of focusing in on all the fucking amazing stuff that did happen over the last year, that did happen over the last 90 days, that did happen over the last month, the last week, the last year. But what happens is that we get focused in on all the other little shit. And that's the little shit. And then it brings with it this feeling every now of just, what's the point? What's the point? Should I even do this? Should I even bother? For example, I'm starting another company, which I will announce somewhere down the road. When I'm ready to announce that, I am venturing out into a second business. But I was also thinking this morning about creating a free offer. Last year, I did my Fuck Yes Living free offer, which is still available on my website and stuff. And I was laying in bed and I came out of meditation. I was just like, I need to create another free offer. What should my free offer be? And I went, well, my free offer really needs to be in true alignment to the year that I want to have. I want to offer my followers, I want to offer my clients, my friends, the people that I'm working with, something that is in alignment to where I'm at. And then I got all stuck. Because I was just like, well, people want sex. People want this. But hey, Kendall, you're not really talking about sex and relationship anymore. You're talking about abundance. You're talking about prosperity. You're talking about purpose. You're talking about, really having positive mindset. You're talking about consciousness and how that affects every single aspect of life. So what's the free offer? And I had a couple things that I could throw out like this. Like I have stuff on my website that is put together, that's ready to go, and I just haven't been quite in alignment to share it yet. And for multiple reasons, mainly because over the course of this last year, I've been in this transition from moving from sex and relationship into prosperity coaching. And as that prosperity coaching comes about, when I say the word prosperity, even typically when we think prosperity, we think money, we think finances. And yes, that is a big portion of it. But to be prosperous in life means to be prosperous in everything. It's just another word to say orgasm, okay? That's the truth of the matter. Orgasm and prosperity are the exact same thing. When we are living an orgasmic life, we are living a prosperous life in every single way. It means that we are blissed out to the max. We are enjoying our life. We are turned on. We are aroused. We are excited. We are in the moment, and we are really, truly enjoying it. And I was like, well, you see, right there, what am I saying? I'm like, well, there's still this sex in there. There's still this. Do people want sex? Are we moving out of sex? What are we doing? What are we? Who the fuck cares what everybody's doing out there? It's what I'm doing, right? What's my alignment? Where am I at? Well, I'm definitely into prosperity living and changing, wordsmithing from orgasm to prosperity, from orgasm to freedom based, from orgasm to living a fuck yes life, to helping my fellow coaches and entrepreneurs out there to really truly live the lives that they're meant to live. So what's the free offer? I still have no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue. I really don't. I was hoping that, if I go ahead and I do a conscious coffee, because I talked myself into doing conscious coffee, because I was like, maybe I should just quit conscious coffee. I had a good run. I did December. I got into January. I got like 35 videos out, that maybe I should break away. Maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should do something else. And I was like, no, you're just in a mood. You're just in a funk. Have your coffee. Go do your conscious coffee. Start talking. Just ramble. Let it be heard. Let it be seen. Be raw. Be real. Let it out there, because other people are out there wanting to quit too. And it's not that I want to quit. I will never, ever, ever quit. I want you to understand that. I will never, ever quit on my business, on my desires, on who I want to be, who I see myself being. That will never happen. I do understand, and I guess what my message of this conscious coffee is that as life progresses, as we grow into our lives and we embody ourselves more, with that also comes consistent change. I feel like I'm like every 7-8 years, I go through dramatic change in my life, and I normally shift gears. I normally jump into something different, not drastically different. It's always on a coaching line, but definitely into something that is that next level up. It is a leveling up, and leveling up is scary as fuck, because it causes us to expand out of who we currently are, and we're not quite who we want to be for that next level. So there's this between ground where we got to go, and we've got to stretch. We've got to stretch, and we've got to cover that distance with who we are, but stretch out and expand over to meet the aspect of ourselves that we are going to be. That is in us. It's already there. We're already that person, but we haven't fully embraced it. We don't really fully believe that that's us. We don't think that we're worthy of being that representation of ourselves. We are like, oh my gosh, but if I'm going to be that, then I'm going to have this. I'm going to act like this. I'm going to look like this. I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to do this. And we start to freak out. And that's that expansion, that stretching out. And when we stretch, typically what happens? Doubt comes in. Fear comes in, and like any good human being, we do what? Fight, flight, or fuck. As well, it is that nature for us to want to flee the situation, to run away from that which is going to cause us to grow. We do this in our business. We do this with our health. We do this with our relationships. We do it in our family situations. There's so much, like I have children that are in all age groups. My daughter, who is 8 weeks till due date with her first baby. And when she told me that the other day, I sat at my table and I looked, I was like, how the heck did that happen so quickly? Like, wow, every time I've been pregnant, it takes forever to have a baby. And you just got pregnant and now you're having a baby. Whoa, how did that happen? But then with that came this sudden fear rose up inside of me. And I was like, oh my gosh, my baby's having a baby and it's right around the corner. And fuck, oh crap, I'm going to be a grandmother. And oh crap, she's going to need my support here. And oh my gosh. And I started like my desire boat as to all the things that I needed to have done, all the things I wanted to have accomplished by the time this baby got here was just like, whew, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So instantaneously, like this fear, this doubt started kicking in, and I started going, oh, there's just no way. There's no way I can do this. There's no way I can get that accomplished. There's no way, da, 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 da. And I started focusing in on all the things that I hadn't gotten accomplished, on all my weaknesses, as I perceive them to be weaknesses, on all those things that I hadn't quite even stated yet, but in here, I want done, I want accomplished, and I just started to belittle myself. Now, I think that we all do that in different ways. We go for the job promotion. We talk to our husband, our wife, and we want to expand our relationship. We want to have more intimacy, more depth. We talk to them and they go, I just don't have the time. Like, we just don't have the time. I just got promoted. This just happened. We need to save for taxes. You know, the kids are doing this, blah, 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 blah. And then we start to go, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have pressed there. Maybe I should do this. Maybe we don't have the time to do that. Maybe she's right. He's right, blah, 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 blah. And we start to look at all the little things that can't happen, so we think, and the things that are not happening. And we focus in on that, and then what grows. That's the shit that grows, right? Because we're watering it with our conscious thought instead of looking at all the beauty, all the awesomeness that is around us. That's this bigness of the expansion. Because in that stretch, we have to become more. We have to step into a little bit more of who we truly are. And that means stretching into ourselves so that we can experience more of ourselves. And so that we can also let more shine, more out. Let's let it out, let it be, and let it be seen and experienced and embraced by everybody, especially by self. Because our souls are so big, and there's just this small little fragment that is being represented in this physical form at any given time. And this little thing that we call us, you know, it's right there, but what it's doing is it's kind of like yelling at our soul, going, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, because our soul's already stretching. Our soul's like, you said that you wanted this, baby, we're going to go get it for you. We are going, we are moving, we are going down that path. Come on. And what do? We go, but what about this? But what about that? I got to clear this. I got to deal with this. I got to deal with this. I got to deal with this. Boom, boom, boom. All the stuff that we feel like we have to deal with. That is where? Is it right here in the now? Most of it's not. Most of it's back there. Most of it's in 2018, 2017, 2008, 1996. It's all back there. Back there. Our soul knows that it's back there. Our soul is forward moving. Our soul is just a flicker of God, right? And guess what? God is forward moving. You want to say universe, fine. The universal energy is forward moving. We are forward moving. We can never go back. So why do we pay so much attention to that back stuff that brings about the feeling of, I should just quit. I should just quit. Because look at what I've done. Look at what I've done. Look at what I haven't done. Look at how pathetic I am. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I should just quit. No, fuck no. No, you should not quit. I'm not going to quit. I know I said that I was thinking about quitting, but that was just a catchy title to get you guys to watch, because I thought, hey, if everybody thinks that I'm going to quit, then maybe more people will watch, right? No, stop looking at your fucking past. Stop looking at everything that you did not get accomplished and move forward. Take the fucking leap, which is just a little step on your path. Move forward. Embrace who you are just a little bit more. Because if you're not happy, if you feel resistance in your life, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling all of this shit, well, guess what? That basically just means that you're having an argument with your true self. Okay? That's it. You're just arguing with God. You're arguing with your true self. And you're just going, no, I want to plant my feet right here in the past. No, I want to focus on the negative stuff. No, I want to focus right here on all the shit that's not happening. I don't want to actually step into that unknown space and stretch and move myself and grow and fly. No, that's scary. That's scarier than sitting right here in all this shit and just, wallowing in it and going, ooh, look at this shit pile from last year, and look at this crap that I created last week, and look at this over here and that over there. When we feel this negative charge, these negative energies in our world, it's nothing more than I mean, seriously, just start saying, oh, I'm arguing with myself. I am arguing with myself right now. Because the true you, the you that you are becoming, the you that is on the other side of the space between you and the ultimate you who you are becoming, that right there, that you, that expanded you, that true you, that authentic you that is tapped in, turned on, and fully embraced by God, by universe, by self, by everybody around, that has everything coming to him or her, guess what? That you knows exactly where they're going. That you has clarity. That you has joy. That you does not have doubt, does not have fear. That you can see the bigger picture and is not, get this, is not focused on the shit that you are focused on. So the resistance that you're feeling, the stuff that's going on, is nothing more than you focusing on your past shit. So you want to stop having resistance? You want to feel good? You want to have more energy? You want to be turned on? Last night I got accused of being drunk. It was funny. I got accused of being drunk because I was turned on, aroused, playful, giddy, and totally dizzy blonde. I was totally dizzy blonde. So a couple people thought that I was drunk. I'm like, that's so funny because yes, did I have a drink? I had a drink, but I was not drunk. I'd had tons of water. I had all this stuff. I was tired, but I was not drunk. But here's the thing. When we are really turned on, when we are really, really in our flow, and what is it? The flow is more of a feminine nature, okay? It's not up here. It's not going to be structured and detailed and all of this. It's going to be more fluid and flowy and just fully embraced. Well, that aspect right there, the more you step into it, like when you really, truly surrender to that, you're kind of drunk. I always refer to it as that I'm in my ditzy blonde self. Like I'm the ditzy blonde right now because I don't have a whole lot of brain cells operating. Thank God. Thank God I don't have a lot of brain cells operating, because if I have too many brain cells operating, I'm too far into my masculine. I'm too far into my mind. I'm trying to control the situation a little bit more. So I actually like it when I get tongue-tied, when I have squirrel moments and I pop all over the place and I go, did I make my point? Did I make my point? What the fuck did I say? Oh my gosh, I was kind of ditzy. Hey, I was this, I was that. Because those moments are flow moments. That is just fully accessing what needs to come out. And it is just this full embrace of who you truly are. And here's the thing. Men and women, we both get those ditzy, drunk, blonde moments, as they can be referred to. And I know that when I'm in that, I'm definitely ditzy, blonde, drunk. I don't even have to have alcohol in my system, and I can act pretty drunk. But it is really that state of surrender, that state of flow where you open up and you access and you just start to channel what you need. But when you are that conduit, is it with this person trying to call me? Like, don't they know that I'm on here? Jeez. I'm going to text them later. I'm like, hey, don't call me. Like, check on Facebook first, because if I'm on, I'm not going to answer my phone in the middle of a Facebook Live. Really? See? Ditzy blonde moment talking about people calling me. No, when we are fully in that flow, in that groove, and we're surrendered to it, things just move through us. But that is a full state of receiving as well, because there is limited to no resistance to the things that we want. So it is this full-on embrace of everything that we want. If you're not in that, then you're not really in flow, you're not really in receive mode, and you are trying to control, which means that you're probably having resistance, right? You're having resistance in the what? In the pile of shit from last year. Because where's your focus? Is it forward moving? Are you focused in on, oh wow, look at all that potential over there. Look at all of that. I'm going to stretch. Yes, it's scary, but I'm going to stretch. I'm going to just go. I'm going to just open myself up and go. Or are you getting drugged by your spirit like this, getting drugged by your spirit and looking the other way and going and tripping all over shit because you're not paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to? So there you have it. There you go. There's my conscious coffee rant of Saturday morning. Conscious coffee rant of Saturday morning. I still don't have what I'm going to do for free. I don't know. I have something that I want to do, but I don't know if I want to do it. See? There you go. I'll do it. I just don't know if it's in full alignment as to the direction that I want to go. It's more in alignment to the version of me of 2 years ago, not the version of me right now, but it's still a really cool idea and fun and playful. So I'm thinking like I might do 2 free deals, one that's going to be fun and playful, and one that is more in alignment to prosperity coaching. So look for free stuff coming out in the near future. Whenever that happens, it'll probably be over the next couple weeks, just because it's really on my mind. I definitely want to create some free programs and just get them out there for you guys. But yeah, other than that, really just explore where your focus is. Like, where are you paying the most attention? And pay attention to the feelings that you're having. Do you have tension in your body? Are you fatigued? Are you tired? Have you taken time for yourself? You know, like, have you actually just let yourself just be? And where are you preventing prosperity to come into your life? Where are you preventing orgasm to come into your life? And I'm not talking the sexual kind, okay? You're probably preventing there too. But where are you preventing that orgasmic feeling, that charge, where you're just able to open and surrender? Because I bet you that you're preventing it in a lot of spots. So, okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here and go and have a I can't even talk, an orgasmic day, since I can't say prosperity now. I can't say prosperity now. I have got Addison, Bella, and I are teaching a beautiful class this evening in Plano, which is, I believe, sold out now. So that's wonderful. It's our Tantra reboot class. So we're going to be going through a whole bunch of stuff there. But if you want to continue to follow me, you want to read my work, you want to see what I have to offer, you can follow me at www.kendallwilliams.com. Of course, you can follow me here as well. And as always, stop existing and start living. I will catch you tomorrow.